Hey everyone, so this year in Seattle at AAM, I presented a tech tutorial with Jesse Heinzen, the multimedia director of the Minnesota Historical Society. And what we did was we compared YouTube and Vimeo and Instagram video and Vine to help museums decide which platform would be best for them to use. So let's go ahead and get started. So in the back of all of these PowerPoint slides, you'll see I put videos from each of the platforms so you can get an idea of the types of videos that are popular and do well on the platforms. So Vimeo. Vimeo was founded in 2004 and to date has over 22 million registered users. It gets around 70 million unique users a month. And in 2013, there were almost 5 billion video views on the platform. So Vimeo is used by filmmakers and other serious professionals from the filmmaking field. And it focuses on creative, interesting films. And a lot of these people use this platform because they get constructive criticism, peer feedback, and engagement from other professionals in the filmmaking industry. So the kind of videos that you'll find on Vimeo are documentaries, art videos, animated shorts, independent shorts, and we're talking about videos that people are submitting to various serious contests, and a lot of them actually do win the contests. So these are some pretty professional videos here, as you can see from the one behind us right now. That's a lot of work that went into this video. So next up is one of the most unique features of Vimeo is the fact that if you want all the features of Vimeo, you do have to pay. And this is the only platform we're discussing today where you do have to pay to get the full benefit. So the basic package is free and it allows you to upload about half a gig per week. This would be about a video a week. And I think for most museums you would have to pay for the extra benefits, because not only do you get to upload more gigs a week, which means more videos and things like that, but you also are able to get statistics when you pay for more. You get very basic statistics with the free basic package, but as you pay more, you get more advanced statistics. You also are able to create more albums and channels and groups, which is very useful as museums try to separate their videos and make sense of them. There are other benefits for paying versus not paying, and you can find those all on Vimeo.com. I suggest you go and look at them. If we went over them, it probably wouldn't make sense if I said them to you. You'd probably have to see what you're getting instead. So Vimeo allows users several different ways to create revenue from your content. So in Vimeo On Demand, this is for Vimeo Pro users only. This is the most expensive package. Vimeo On Demand allows users to sell their videos directly to viewers, and then you keep 90% of the profits. Now, chances are museums aren't going to want to use this because our videos are supposed to be free and educational and open to everyone. But this is one thing that you can do. Another way to make money on your videos is using TipJar. This is for Pro and Plus users. So this lets viewers leave tips for the videos they like or appreciate. Chances are you're not going to get that much money from this coming from an online fundraising world, which is where I work at the Smithsonian right now. It's people aren't coming to donate unless the video is specifically about donating to your organization. They're coming to watch a video and they're not really going to be in the donation mindset. So don't expect to get a lot of money from that part of it. And then the third way you can get money on your videos is you license your videos to Getty. And Getty is very specific on which kind of videos they want to resell. So the chances of your museum video getting selected by Getty is pretty small. They're looking for stock footage and things like that. But those are 3 ways you could possibly make money on your videos. So back-end tools. Tools available to video uploaders are pretty basic, such as the editing tools, but this is a platform for professional filmmakers, so the likelihood of them needing editing tools on the platform itself is very slim. You can add music to your videos, coloring filters, sound effects, that kind of thing, but it's not very robust. Probably the most interesting back-end tool is versioning, and versioning allows you to, let's say you upload a video and it's gotten a lot of views or however many viewers, and then you realize you need to change something in the video. Versioning allows you to do that and re-upload a different version of the video, but keep all the statistics with the old version of the video. so you don't lose any of that information about how many people have watched the video before. There's also analytics, and you'll see the analytics behind the screen right now. As I said earlier, the analytics get more robust as you pay. Plus, in Pro Statistics, it allows you to break down plays, loads by country, see how many people have embedded it in their pages, where the plays are occurring, and that kind of thing. So the pros of using Vimeo. Captions is a pretty good pro. I know a lot of museums have to do captions by law. It's a pretty new feature on Vimeo. It's not as robust as the captioning option on YouTube, but it is a really good pro. You can embed your videos onto other pages. You can do custom thumbnails for your videos. You have public and private options for your videos. So if you need to get permissions on videos before you make them public, you can do that, or share them with only certain numbers of people. As I said earlier, it allows versioning, so you're able to replace content without losing statistics. There are really no ads on your videos. There may be banner ads once now and then, but not as many as you would find on YouTube. And the overall appearance of Vimeo is designed to have the feel of professional portfolio. So it's less clutter, it's less busyness. So some cons to think about. It's a much smaller audience than YouTube is. I think the most popular video on Vimeo has about 27 million views, maybe 28, whereas the most popular video on YouTube has 1 billion views. So it's a much smaller audience than you would find on YouTube. You have to pay for the advanced features, which I know a lot of museums don't have the budget to do that, so there's that as well. You can't stream on Vimeo. For instance, on YouTube, you can connect your YouTube account, do a Google Hangout streaming, it'll record directly to YouTube while streaming it, and then you can post it for the public to see on YouTube as well after you're done streaming it. And the analytics are not as robust as YouTube's. YouTube is a Google company, and they're all about big data, so there are a lot more analytics available on YouTube than Vimeo. So YouTube. YouTube was founded in 2005, so it's actually after Vimeo, but Vimeo just didn't take off the way YouTube did. And Vimeo has done a lot of changes lately that it doesn't look the same now that it did then. So it's probably its previous version of itself was not as viral and easy to use as YouTube was. So YouTube now has over 1 billion unique users that come to watch videos a month. And there's about 100 hours of video that are uploaded every minute. So you have a lot of competition when you're on YouTube. What else? So YouTube is a very general audience as opposed to the filmmaker audience of Vimeo. It's a convenient way for absolutely anyone to upload quick videos of everything from tutoring to home videos to music performances. And it's a part of the Google empire, and therefore it has high visibility across the internet. The user base is more amateurish, I guess, but YouTube comes with the advantage of having a much larger viewership, and though it has a reputation for lower quality videos, there are a lot of higher quality videos on YouTube. And I think one of the important things is it's very international, so it's a way to build an international audience, and it's a young audience. That's the audience that museums have been speaking a lot about trying to get involved in museums. The kind of videos that you're going to find on YouTube. So one of the big parts of YouTube is comedy. It's a very comedy type of platform. So a lot of the top channels are comedy. A lot of them are vlogs as well, or a mixture of comedy skits and vlogs, like the one you see behind the screen right now. Gaming is a big part of YouTube. People will watch other people play video games. And the gaming culture of YouTube has inserted itself into other videos that have nothing to do with gaming. So a lot of the language of gaming, like noob and pwn, and for a while there, all the comments on YouTube were about arrows to the knee, which was a gaming reference as well. Another subsection of YouTube is an educational subsection, and this is a really important one for museums to pay attention to. There is a community on YouTube called Nerd Fighters. It was started by the Vlog Brothers, which was Hank Green and John Green. John Green's a young adult novelist. The Fault in Our Stars is one of his books, and Hank Green is his brother, and together they're the Vlog Brothers. They've created a really tight-knit community of people on YouTube who love watching fun educational videos. Emphasis on fun. That's a subsection that museums should really pay attention to, the Nerd Fighters. There are also videos relying on special effects, green screen work, explosions. Freddie W. is a big popular person for that. Music is a big part, people doing covers and their own music, that kind of thing. And there are also artistic videos like you would see on Vimeo, but the people that get the most viewership from their artistic videos often also have vlogging and other things involved on their channel. So monetization on YouTube. The number one monetization is ads. And I know that a lot of museums don't want to put ads on their video, and that's fine, you don't have to. But if you did, ads are the main way that people make money off their channels. There are also paid channels, which is very similar to Vimeo on demand, where people are paying to see your content, which also I don't think museums would be that interested in, but it's something for you to know about. If you are a nonprofit partner, you can ask for donations from your channel. Once again, same thing as with tip jar, mainly people are not going to want to donate through YouTube, but it is another option for you to make money. And a big part of YouTube, although it's not specifically through the YouTube platform, is merchandising. People create any kind of t-shirts or hats or bracelets or bags or whatever out of sayings and iconic things that occur in your videos, and your fans will buy them and wear them and that kind of thing. So that's something to think about as you create videos. If they become popular and you have certain things that are iconic to your channel and your videos, think about merchandising if you would like to make money on your videos. Back-end tools available to you through YouTube. So analytics is a big thing. You'll see your analytics behind the screen there. As I said before, YouTube is a part of Google, big data, all of that. I mean, you practically need a degree to understand all the analytics that YouTube is going to give to you. And all of this is free. Another thing is, on the back end, there are some basic editing tools. You're able to search Creative Commons videos to include into your own videos, add photos to your video, add music, transitions, text overlay. You can crop the beginning and the end of your videos. A lot of people do this if they do a streaming from Google Hangouts. Once it's onto YouTube, you can crop the beginning and end so that's a little more streamlined. Get rid of all the fuzzy stuff in the beginning where people are milling around waiting for the program to start. There is a very robust captioning tool on YouTube. You can go back there and upload a transcript. You can have them use their voice recognition, which is really bad, but you can have them do that. Voice recognize your video, it will timestamp it, and then you can download that voice recognition, fix it up, make sure that it's correct, and then re-upload it. And all the timestamps have been done for you through YouTube, so that makes captioning a lot easier. You can also request translations through YouTube for captioning, which is something to look into as well. There are really good privacy settings on YouTube. You can make your videos private for only the people that you've put their email addresses in there. You can make them private for anyone who has the link, or you can make them public. And YouTube has actually just started something that's a little similar to Vine and Instagram, where it's an app where you can add pictures or do short videos or as long a video as you want, but it's an app to create videos and then upload them directly to YouTube. I don't think it's important for this. I don't find it to be any kind of a really useful tool for museums, but I just wanted to let you know that that is now out there. We won't be talking about it today because I don't think all that many people are using it, or that museums should necessarily use it, because you can use any kind of camera and editing software to upload your videos. You don't need to use their app. Okay. Pros of YouTube. This is a much larger audience than Vimeo. You can do streaming through Google Hangouts, which I've talked about. The captions is a huge pro for YouTube. There are embed options and custom thumbnails like Vimeo has. The analytics as well, big pro for YouTube. You have the public unlisted that we talked about. It is free, which is quite nice considering how much Vimeo could cost your museum. And it is a search engine. It is it's the second most used search engine on the internet after Google itself. So it's SEO. Make sure your videos have proper metadata so people can find the videos and take advantage of all these pros. Cons. So really the main con for YouTube is there is no versioning as there is on Vimeo. Other things is there is a whole lot of competition, so you are going to get lost in the shuffle, especially considering that, as you've seen from these two platforms, the videos that museums create right now don't fit either platform. So nobody's going to be watching your videos voraciously on either one of these channels, because the videos that museums are creating are interview type of one-way broadcast videos that really, they just don't fit either one. So really what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting your videos on a platform for people who are specifically looking for that content, specifically looking for your museum. They're not necessarily going to find it because they're surfing YouTube. So competition could be an issue. And also there are ads and clutter that you will have to deal with as well. Okay, so that's that's Vimeo and YouTube.